Hey guys, Dax here with a quick 5 minute market update. So at the moment here, we're looking at Bitcoin and we had a really nice daily close just come in a couple of minutes ago or an hour ago now. And that's basically our Morningstar reversal pattern set up through here. On the lower time frames, I'm just going to go down to the 4 hour quickly. We've had this really nice push into this sideways range over the last few days. And the 2 points to take note of is this point here, which is our bullish order block, and then this point here, which is our buying climax of this range. These points are notable. This one, not as much, but still should be taken note of as potential up thrusts and up thrusts after distribution, right? Now, if this is going to be a distribution range and we are going to roll over for a markdown, this the top of the range through here will probably be rejected soon, and we'll be looking for this order block here, which has been holding as support, to flip into resistance, and then I'll be looking for a disappointing end to this 60-day cycle, which you can see is marked out here for around the end of the month, around 27th of February should be the end of the 60-day cycle for BTC. And so I'm looking for a low to be put in, not so much at this level, but sometime on that timeline as in the day. So that could be after a push higher up to 26K and then pull back to around this area here and then go again, or it can sort of just roll over and chop sideways and we end up getting the next sort of setup on the daily time frame for the next 60-day swing from a lower point, right? So if this is distribution, we will be looking for this to switch into resistance from support and roll over. Now, if it's reaccumulation, which I'm sort of leaning to a little bit more at the moment, to be honest, because we have had this downtrend line through the middle of our range, had a really nice breakout of that. You can see that on the lower time frames through here, breakout, pullback, bounce off that as support and now pushing higher. But the key level that we need to break through is this monthly close level that has acted as resistance and support when we're above it. Other thing as well to sort of take note of is there was a bit of a head and shoulders pattern through here right at the level. So also reclaiming that level will give us a little bit of a boost, and people who are short in this area here above the right shoulder, they will be in stop hunt range pretty soon, and liquidations as well for people who are over leveraged, right? So that could give us a little bit of a boost back up to the weekly resistance level that we've had a bit of trouble with our last rally above the highs. So I want to see an hourly and 4 hour close above this level, and that will give me a lot more confidence that this is actually a reaccumulation range getting ready to push higher for its next markup. But at the moment, it's looking pretty good. Now, in terms of other coins, Ethereum looks like it's poised to outperform BTC at the moment. We're in this sort of mini range within the range at the moment. And momentum indicators all gave buy signals down here. And since then, ETH has been outperforming BTC over the last week or so by about 5.5%. I'm expecting that to push all the way up to the highs here of this intra range at 0.7798. It could go all the way to the top, but I'm thinking it's probably just going to say range bound in here while they to and fro which one is outperforming for a little bit. But regardless, I think Ethereum, that's going to give the juice for Ethereum to have its markup. It looks really bullish here. Higher highs, higher lows coming in throughout this entire consolidation period, while Bitcoin has been a little bit more sideways. So I'm looking for the fib target, the 0.618, which is our target 2, because it's held quite high in the retracement. And obviously the key level we came up to in the middle of last year, around that 2000 level. Now, in terms of altcoins, all the AI coins are pushing really aggressively at the moment. One little thing that you can do to sort of catch these moves, if you have missed some of them that are moving quite aggressively, FET here gave a sideways consolidation, dipped below the range lows, reclaimed, gave perfect entry for its next move up. And if that's already moved 9.5% from entry, even if you got in a little bit late. So that's how you sort of catch those moves if you have missed them a little bit. Other ones that haven't moved so much, ETC, I think, looks pretty nice after pullback into this sideways consolidation of the ascending triangle. Gala as well just had a reclaim of its trend line, getting ready to make its next move higher. LDO sort of missed this one a little bit. It's probably a bit too late to get into. Move R looking pretty good. This one is a DOT ecosystem coin, so DOT's moving up nicely out of its falling wedge as well. That has potential to move up to 12 or 13, in my opinion, if the whole market continues to surge higher, which is probably the way that we want to be leaning at the moment as well. Solana is a nice one, looking pretty good. Same sort of deal, ascending triangle, sort of dipped below this range, this trend line here, and then reclaimed it. But obviously we need BTC to push higher and break up out of this accumulation, or just continue to grind up sideways a little bit. And these should all get their next sort of level push higher. I think Solana can definitely move up to 37. And that's pretty much it. Axie as well is one that looks pretty nice as well in this bull flag pattern with a little bit more of a pullback. So I think that one looks a little bit nicer in terms of entry wise, and it just had a little bit of a breakout. So I could see this one getting its next leg up to about $20 as well. Litecoin has been really strong, doesn't want to pull back really at all compared to everything else. Only had about 5% pullback and is now still stuck at $100. So that'll break through $100 shortly, in my opinion. Illuvium's looking really strong after a nice pullback after that crazy push that we nailed earlier in the cycle at about $60. Back at 96 now after a breakout of this pullback through here. That's probably going to push back up to 107 and revisit the highs. A little bit over 5 minutes. Hope it wasn't too long. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you all in the next episode.